Good morning, you guys, and thank you for joining me this morning. I have been in a rush all morning, and I just want you, I want to thank you first for being here and coming back to my podcast. And we are going to talk about predictions for 2024. Now, I want to say something. The predictions I have is for me, for all of us, but it's not for like, it's not what you think it is. So I'm going to do what I would predict and what you were predict and what we all should just predict for ourselves. Um, I do want to take a moment and say that I need your prayers. I need everybody's prayers. I need everybody, and I'm not going to tell you what it is. I just need send good vibes and good prayers my way for a person in my family. Um, so I appreciate that so much. And thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Okay, so I wrote some stuff down about predictions for 2024. And here's the thing, we all make these predictions for the world, and we all make the predictions, and we all have these predictions or goals for ourselves. So, like we'll say, oh, we want to exercise more. Now, we all want to exercise more, don't we? We always say we're all going to exercise more. But instead of how I see it is, I'm not comfortable in this chair. Hold on, let me move it over a little bit. Something was in my way. Okay. So, how I see it is we all want to, do the exercise, eat right. So, we should do it in baby steps. Everything is a baby step, you guys, because that's when you get to your goals. You get to your goals a lot quicker, or your predictions, or whatever you may call it, because I think it's all the same thing. I mean, we predict what we want to happen, but can't we make it happen if we take it in small little bites? So, like I told a girlfriend the other day, she says, well, I don't really like meditating. And I said, well, why don't you do it for a minute a day for 7 days? That's 7 minutes, or 5 minutes a day for, because we always think, oh, we're going to meditate for 2 hours. Nobody's meditating for 2 hours, not even me. I mean, there is people out there, monks or whatever, but we have lives, we have things to do. And meditation is to calm your mind, calm your nervous system. That's all it is. So for you to bring that into your life for 2024 is something I'm going to do, and maybe you will. But we always think of the big piece, the big thing. We have to meditate for 2 hours. We have to exercise every day for 20 hours. You don't have to do any of it. You can exercise for 5 minutes, a minute. You can start off for a minute. You can start off a minute for exercising, um, for meditating, for writing a book, for doing your podcast. I could have started off doing a minute podcast instead of 20 minutes or an hour or whatever it comes to, usually an hour. So that is things that I'm predicting. So I wrote down some things. So everybody, if you know astrology, which I don't know a lot about it, just little pieces and bits and pieces. So 2024, if you add it all up, is an 8. So 8 year is abundance. 8 year is prosperity, abundance. It's about money. It's about earning. It's about prosperity and other things, like a lot of friends, it means a lot. So prosperity and abundance means plenty and enough and all of that. So, and in the world today, it looks like there's not enough, and it's scarcity, and oh my God, the groceries are so high, and the gas is low right now, which is amazing because I use gas every single day. I mean, I drive for my job, so it's amazing for me for gas to be this low right now. So we have to look, and there's another thing. Look at the blessings in your life right now and do that every day. Do it every day. Actually get up in the I'm blessed for, that I want to do, and then the evening see, what was you blessed for? What happened? Because miracles happen every day, you guys. So that's one of my goals. I'm going to look for the miracle every day. Now, I am going to do the Course in Miracles this year. So the Course in Miracles is a book that you study for a whole year. So every day for a year, you study this. So 365. So that's one of my predictions, my goals in 2024 will be um, the Course of Miracles. And that's wonderful because I'm going to expect miracles every day. So, okay, I'm off on a tangent already. So, back to the eight. So, eight, this is an 8 year. 8 year is abundance, eight is finances. And we have to allow it. We have to allow it. A lot of us, including myself, won't allow things in. We just have to look at things differently. So, if you have money blocks, this is a good year to look at your money, finances. What do you want to come into your life? Look at what you want to come into your life, and then bring that prediction in for you. I'm not going to really tell you about like predictions out in the world, which I can and maybe I will, but I'm talking more about you. So it's a whole universe of yourself. So I am my universe and you are your universe, you a verse. So, and how we change the world or change anything is to start with ourselves. And here's the thing, something that I've learned so hardly, I'm going to say, like it was hard for me to learn, is when you begin to change and it comes on your outside. Once you begin to change your inner, like you believe in yourself, you love yourself, you're looking at your finances get better, your relationships get better, all the things, then the outside of your world starts to change as a reflection. Well, when I first became a spiritual, oh my God, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. I didn't want to show anybody. I wasn't even at that showing point yet, which I am now. But I was wanting to tell everybody. It's actually tell everybody the good news. Oh my God, you don't have to react to this. You don't have to respond to that. You don't have to let that person hurt you because they're really not hurting you. It's a reflection of you. Everybody that hurts us is a reflection of us to let us know what we still have to heal inside of us. So that is a shadow work 2024 podcast that I would love to do. I love, not that I love doing the shadow work, but when I do the shadow work and I look at my shadows and I look at my beliefs and I let go of them, I higher consciousness, higher levels of whatever it may be. I had to let go of fear of a lot of things to do the podcast because what's people going to think about me? And I've looked at my YouTube where people say bad stuff about me. And you know what? I just say, okay, it's fine. It's what they believe. Everybody believes what they believe at not the higher, but at the state of consciousness that they are. And we always get our beliefs from our family. So if you believe that this is the way to do it, it's hard to let go of that belief because that's the way we were taught for 50 years. So I understand that. I'm a little bit easier about letting go of them, but at first it was hard. But that could be one of your predictions for this year is to look at what you believe and question it. Like, let's question what we believe. Do we believe that this is the right food, this water, is this the right water for me to drink? Ask questions, read the label. Maybe it's not. Maybe you need alkaline water. Maybe you need a different kind of water that would be more suitable for you. And you could change that. Well, I don't want to change this water. My mom's drank this water for 50 years. Well, let's, water has grown. There's been so many things that's happened in this world over 50 years. And I'm not just talking about water. You can see it. And we need to change our beliefs of what we believe in our own, for you, not just, I change my own world, universe, and you change yours. Okay. So concentrate on your abundance, concentrate on your money, your aspects of money, your beliefs around money. Like, does money grow on trees? No. It kind of does because money's made out of, plastic now, but, and we do have plastic trees. I'm just kidding. Well, we do. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. Just look at your beliefs. That's one of my biggest things, I think, because I keep coming back to it. Look at your beliefs. So we have to allow what the abundance that wants to come in. So there is like abundance, and there's friends, and there's different opportunities that want to come into your life, and you have to allow it in. Because a lot of us have guilty feelings. Well, I'll be better than that person, or I'll be make more money than her, or how is that going to make people feel? Here's the thing: people are feeling some kind of way about you anyway, and it would be you would be, and I would be, and anybody would be in a better position to just allow what's coming in, the abundance, the money, the abundance of opportunities, the abundance of the right kind of friends into your life, so you could help others, because that's what we're all here for. If you believe it or not, we're here to serve. I'm here to serve you with the knowledge that I know, and the guy that repairs my car is to serve in his car, to fix my car, because I don't want to know that. And the guy that makes the bread is here to serve. We're all here to serve each other. And if we look at life like that, like we're serving, I'm serving a purpose, I'm serving a purpose, I'm serving a purpose, then we're not mad about, oh my God, I got to go to work today and make the bread. Oh my God, I got to go fix somebody's car. Oh my God, I got to get on here and make these videos, which I love. Now, I try to tell you to do something you love. I sell clothes. I love clothes. I love to talk. I'm doing this. So, yes, please, if you can, find something that you love to do and do that. And here's another thing I've told people: if you have to work at a job, maybe it pays $30 an hour, and you love this job. I mean, you don't love the job, but it pays good money and has insurance, whatever. But you really love crochet. So when you're not at work, crochet. That way it makes it it makes a balance. So you don't feel like all I'm doing is working and I'm not getting to do what I love. So I mean, I deliver. I feel like I'm serving people, and I do. I do serve people. There's people in wheelchairs, blind people, and then there's other people that could go and do their own shopping. But I like to shop, so it kind of helps me. And a lot of the times I can get my shopping done while I'm doing work. So um, I do like that, and I tend to do all the things that I like to do to bring in this world. Not every day. Not every day do I want to speak, and every day I want to sell clothes, and every day I want to deliver or shop. No, but the whole aspect of it is I'm always doing something that I always like to do. So I want to get up and do it, because I don't have like a W-2 job. Like, nobody tells me when to go to work. Nobody tells me to get on here. Nobody tells me to go shopping. I do it when I turn my app on. And nobody tells me to sell on eBay. I just do it because I want to. So, one of my goals is to be strictly online this year. My prediction. One of my predictions. Okay. Now, another prediction I have for myself and for you, if you want to take it on, is health. I will be 55 this year. Yay, 55. So I don't feel too bad about it, because I don't feel 55, and I don't kind of look 55. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, but to me, I don't. And I feel pretty good, but I know that it's more about my health. So it's more about the food that I eat, drinking lots of water, working out too. I want to just work out twice a week, like lifting weights, arms, legs, different stuff like that. Um, because I do have the getting the old body, things are hanging down where they didn't used to. But I'm okay with that, because I believe that getting older is wisdom. I've In the last 10 years, I have more wisdom downloaded in my body and in my brain and in my spirit than I've ever had in my life. And this has been the best time of my life. And I've heard that getting older is amazing. Not a lot of people get to be old and live old. So if you do, just embrace it. Um, and that's what I'm going to do. So I plan on working out twice a week, drinking lots of water, and doing a lot of walking, which I do walking every day. Every day, walk. Well, I don't even know. I probably walk miles a day. So that's good. So I predict that I'm going to say this. I predict that the world's going to be looking basically the same, maybe a little bit worse, as far as like the wars and the beliefs that we have in the world. So I want to tell you guys a little bit something, and I'm hoping that people can hear this. So the average of so my belief and Tom, John, everybody in the world, their belief has to kind of be on the same level for it doesn't have to be, it has to be. Not kind of. It has to be on the same frequency, on the same level so we can make things change. So if people believe in wars and people believe in COVIDs and people believe in shots and people believe in all this stuff, then that's where this um, the consciousness of the world stays. But if we believe in more of holistic healing, I don't mean strictly. Here's how I do it. I'll try to heal myself, and if it doesn't work, then I'll go to the doctor. But if it's a cold or if it's, I had toxic mold, um, and I went to a doctor, and they all said I was crazy, and there was nothing wrong with me, and I had toxic mold. I couldn't even hardly walk. I cured myself with food. I quit eating sugar. I was like 126 pounds, and I went to like I'm thinking 102 from from eating a diet. What was it called? Oh god, Candida diet. A Candida diet, and it cured me of toxic mold and Candida. Now, I don't stay at that strict diet today, but I stay around that diet. I don't eat hundreds of potatoes. I haven't drank pop in like 12 years. I haven't smoked in about 10 or 12 years. I don't eat the same food that everybody else eats, like the potatoes and the fried foods and all that stuff. I haven't had spaghetti in like 3 years. I just eat what my body feels good. So my body, if I ate spaghetti, then I'd have heartburn and and onions. Oh my gosh, forget it. I used to eat these all the time. But here's the thing. If we do what our body loves, and a lot of people say, "Well, I want to eat it." And then you have pain. When I eat that, I have pain, then stop doing it. It's called self-love. My body is a temple, and you're supposed to love it with the foods that it's supposed to get, not all this other stuff. So that could be a goal, a prediction for you. But like I said, the world is only producing what the level of consciousness that we are at, the majority of us. So if this consciousness is at 5 and this consciousness is at 10, but the 99 of the world's consciousness is at 0, then that's what we're bringing in. So if you're at the vibe of 0 and you're in the 99% of the world is in a 1 vibe consciousness, then that's what we are going to bring into this world, no matter what, no matter what. And then if you're in a higher consciousness, then you'll bring in that and that and that and that. But the overall 2024 world will bring in the lower consciousness because people are at that stage. Now, if they were at the highest consciousness, the whole world would change, and this would be amazing. This is why I do these podcasts. That's why I do my Facebook lives. That's why I do anything, is because I want to get the message out. Like the higher consciousness, if we all raised our consciousness and all raised our vibration, like they always say, then we would be at a different level in the whole world, the whole consciousness. Okay, so the exercise is what I want to bring in, and I want to do things, make things happy, joyful, and at ease. So I want to, when I was driving around the other day, just doing my work, I noticed how tight I was feeling my body. I'm like, why am I so tight? I'm just sitting here. We don't even know that our bodies are tense, tight until we start realizing it. Like I was sitting in my driving, I'm just driving along, and then I'm like, why am I so tight down here? Relax. Relax. I'm driving along. Relax. Relax. Oh, my shoulder. Oh, let's pay attention to my shoulder. Oh, well, there's knots in there. I didn't know there was knots in there. I didn't know that I was not relaxing in my seat. We go around, jaws crunching. We do this and we don't know it. We don't know it. So we need to bring in more relaxation, more ask your body, what does it need? It needs to be at joy, it needs to be at happiness, it needs to be at peace. It needs to be at calm. That helps your nervous system. So if you can help your nervous system and calm your nervous system down, you can manifest stuff that's really high vibe. Because if you want to manifest, I'm just going to say like a lot of money, but you've never made but $10,000 a month, a year, then you have to calm your nervous system to get there, because your nervous system is going to be like, this, something's going on here. Ooh, I can't do this. It has to be calm. It has to be. And I'm not fully here, you guys, at all, but I'm just saying I'm preaching this to everything I'm preaching here is for me too. And that's how it is. The teacher is the student, and that's how it works. So we need to get less stressed. We need to get more calm, and we can do things that to bring us there. And it also helps us to bring up the level of vibes, the consciousness, the well-being of your body, to live longer, to look younger. This is all like science, you guys. Okay. So bring happiness, bring joy, bring relaxation into your body. Breathe into your body. Breathe into it. Do you even know that you're breathing? A lot of people go through, I'm breathing. Take a breath and just relax. And and I understand we have kids and we have cars and we have houses and we have jobs and we have clean the house, and I understand that. 5 minutes a day, 2 minutes out the day, 2 minutes in the morning, 2 minutes in the afternoon, 2 minutes in the evening, just to sit here for 2 minutes and feel, your life would change. I swear 2024 would change if you would just feel your body. Pray and look at people with God's eyes. So people call it God, people call it universe, higher self, and I like to call it all of that. But let's look at people through that. So instead of saying, oh my God, you're getting on my nerves, look at how would God look at them? How would God look at them? And then pray. Pray for them to change, you to change. We're all in the process of changing. So like I said, everything is a reflection of outside of us. So if somebody's, yelling and screaming, go into yourself and say, okay, why am I attracting somebody that's yelling and screaming? And find a way to be calm, and find a way for them to be calm. And because nobody's getting any problem solved yelling and screaming, it's just not working. But it is when we're calm. So let's work on being calm, praying, meditating on whatever you want to meditate on. Health, friendship, money. I know a lot of people say, well, you're going to pray for money. Yes. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I want to say, we all have to have money. And I know it's a thing, nobody wants to talk about it. Yeah, you do. You're talking about it every day. When you get up to go to work, you're talking about it. You're not going to work for free. And I bet you if you didn't go to work, you would be talking about it. Or, they want me to work for free, you'd be talking about it. So we need to make money like an okay thing to talk about, because it's in our life every day and we don't ever talk about it. A lot of people don't want to talk about sex, and a lot of people don't want to talk about money. And people doing sex every day and spending money every day. So let's make it like 2024. It's going to be normal. Let's make it a normal thing to talk about. How are you going to learn from it if you don't? Let's do that. That sounds good. Higher self just told me that. Let's run with that. 2024, we're going to talk about money and sex. Okay. Small things every day. I said that. Do the small things every day. So exercise. I get in this so many people. So many people talk to me about this. Well, I want to go to the gym the first, and I want to, exercise for an hour and a half. No. exercise for a minute and a half. I know it sounds weird, like a minute and a half. Yes. Actually, first just go to the gym and just look around. Like, don't even exercise. Just get familiar with it. Our body, we tend to do things at smaller paces and then keep them longer. If you do, the gym a minute, and then you go 2 minutes, and then 5 minutes, and then the next thing you know, you're 20 minutes, and then at the end of the year, you're still doing it at the pace you can. But if I go to the gym and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do an hour and a half the very first day. Well, then the next day, I will tell you this for sure. I will be so sore. I will not go back the next day because my body's going to be like, I'm not going back. I'm exhausted. So here's why we say do the little things. Do it so it builds momentum. I could say I'm going to build a podcast, and this is what I've been doing for like the last 6 weeks. But I don't come in here every single day. I could, but I don't. I want to build it and learn, and I've had to learn um StreamYard, and I've had to learn how to edit, and I've had to learn things that I've never learned, and I'm not going to do it all in one day. It doesn't Nothing works all in one day. So but we want to make all our predictions for ourselves long term. And here's the way to do it. Do a little bit each day. And here's the thing. Say you had 20 goals, you could do 5 minutes a day for 20 goals, or a minute a day for 20. That's 20 minutes. And you could have all of the goals and then be at the end of next year completing all of those goals because you just said, I'm going to do it a little bit at a time instead of just slamming it all and acting like it's going to work. It just doesn't. Another thing I wrote down is self-talk. Oh my gosh, self-talk. And I do this, but I hear people say, oh my God, I'm stupid. Or, everything always is not working out for me. I always have all these bills. I never have enough money. Hello, hello, hello. I'm ugly. I'm fat. My thighs, my butt, my da 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 da. It doesn't matter what you say, and it's in the Bible. Whatever you say, God says yes. Hello, hello. God says yes. I am so tired. God says yes. I am so bored. God says yes. I am never have enough money to pay my bills. God says yes. It's your free will. I always have enough money to pay my bills. I feel so amazing today. I can conquer the world. Bring I have so much money, and like I'm giving it to charities. What are you saying about yourself and your day and your life? Because this will change your life. 2024. I'm giving you all the things that will change your life. Baby steps. And you will go back. I've done this a million times. You will go back to, oh, I don't feel good. I have a bad thing of saying that I'm tired all the time. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm tired. And then I walk around like, I'm tired. Well, no shit. That's all you say. I talked to my daughter earlier. She said, I've jinxed myself. I've said this, I've said this, I've said this, and this is happening because it does. Believe it or not, I'm not here to change your belief because this happens regardless if you think it doesn't. It just does. But if you just change the way you talked about yourself, about your life, about your family, about your husband, your whole life would change 2024. Guaranteed. Okay. So let me see what else I wrote. What do I want out? Oh, write down what you want out of this year. So write it down. Everything is better when you write it down. So if you look at it just write it on a board, put it in put it up here, up there, wherever, of your goals. eBay, podcast, more interviews, whatever it may be for you. Yours might be, get a better job, have a kid, find a soulmate. Everybody has different goals. And what does it look like? And what's little bitty things that you can do to make that come into 2024? Okay, look at the hints from God. Oh, look at the synchronicities. Here's the thing. I've learned that if I'm on the right track, my ears will ring. Um, I'll see numbers. I see angel numbers. That's one of the first things I ever started seeing, repeated numbers, and books will just fly. Like if I just see a book, like for some reason I seen the Course of Miracles, and then I seen it again, and so 3 times, and I'm like, okay, I'm buying it, and I bought it, and I've already started it. So I'm in day 2, but it's not even the new year yet. I'm getting a jump start on it. Um, and you will see signs if you're on the right track, and you ask for them. You have to say, please show me the signs that I'm on the right track. And then you will receive. Ask and you will receive. Here's the thing, you guys. You have to believe. You have to believe with all your heart that you can see the signs that God's giving you, that your higher self's giving you, that the universe is giving you, to be able to see them. Because the signs are already out there saying, you got this, you got this. But it's you and your consciousness that has to be able to see them. The numbers have always been there. You just have to say, oh my gosh, I am going on. God, am I on the right track today of doing this thing? 777 333. Okay. Now, here, do I have that? I have it somewhere. Hold on just a minute. I have a book. Now, this is so funny because when I was first on my spiritual journey, I lived in Connersville, Indiana. Izzy, you okay? Go on. I lived in Connersville, Indiana, and I kept seeing numbers, and I would ask people, do you see these? And nobody would see them. So I moved to Florida, sold everything I had, and moved to Florida. And I went to a metaphysical store, and this book was on, and it said Angel Numbers 101. And I started bawling my eyes out because nobody ever believed me. Nobody ever believed me. Nobody could see them or anything. And I said, well, somebody in the world wrote a book. And now there's hundreds of books. This has got to be real because nobody. And then I started looking it up online, which at that time I wasn't like great online or anything. I've always been on eBay, but I wasn't like big social media person like I am now. But that showed me that I was on the right track. And these little messages in here just tell you like wonderful little messages from God and angels, and they're motivational, they're inspiring. God does not send you down the wrong track. God sends you to the right place, to the right time, and on track. So we need to be able to be calm, get calm in our nervous system, and be able to hear what God wants us to do, and listen to the still small voice. All this stuff comes from the Bible. It's just we say it in different words. Like manifestation is just bringing a miracle into, if God healed somebody right in front of your eyes, that would be a miracle back in the day. Now we say it's manifestation. So we all use these great big words, and people are like, oh my God, you're doing this, you're doing that. It's a word. Like Suzette. My name's Suzette, and in another place, they would say it in a different language and it would mean the same thing. It's just a word. We give the meaning. Okay. We give the meaning to everything. We give the meaning. So some people would say, I would not drink this water. It's disgusting. It's nasty. It's in the plastic bottle, blah, blah, blah. And I drink this water because it's healthy and good and it makes me feel good. And I drink water all day. So that's how it works. It's your beliefs. Hold on. So anyway, look for the signs. Look for the signs and listen to what God has to say. So anyway, self-talk. I can do anything that I want to do. Money flows like water. So here's some affirmations you can say. Affirmations are good. Breathing, breath work is good. Tapping. If you have trauma, against abundance. Abundance is a big thing for people because a lot of people are not going to allow themselves to have the abundance they deserve. And including me, I've been there a million times. I have manifested or a miracle happened that I lived on the beach twice now, and boom, boom, boom. Now I am here where I'm at right now is where I need to be. And now that I'm here every day shows me that and shows me that. Like I said, please send me your prayers. We need them right now. I'm going to leave you with that. I want to leave you with you are the prediction of your own 2024 when it comes down to it. You are the one that chooses what you want to bring into this 2024. Now, is there going to be a big global whatever? And there is. But at the end of the day, you don't go to sleep with the big global thing. I don't even watch the news, so I'm not sure exactly what goes on there all the time, but I know what goes on in my world and how I feel and how healthy I am and how wellness and how calm and all those things. It doesn't matter what year it is. It matters what you do, the little baby steps. I'm going to have the best year ever of what I choose to bring in to my 2024. And that's how it is for you. So write down your goals, baby step, believe in yourself, calm your nervous system. If you're bringing in some big goals, some big ones, calm your nervous system to be able to allow it in and just have the best year ever, regardless of what's going on out here. Because most of the stuff that's going on here, out of outside of us, we cannot control that. We cannot control. I can't stop the war. You can't stop the war, but I can stop the war inside myself, and so can you. Love that. All right, you guys. Thank you so much. I was a little late, but family comes first. So I just wanted to thank you so much. Next week we will be having a guest, so I'll put it on and let you know. And happy 2024, which is, oh my God, less than 12 hours. Woo! So do your journaling. I'm recommending journaling. I'm doing the Course of Miracles. You do what you want. Study a book. Read books. Get knowledge. Get higher consciousness. It will save your life. It will change your life. If you want to change your life in 2024, do all that I said, believe and receive. I love you guys so much. Bye.